Hello, this is Solomon, and we are going to be looking at a 1v1 on face-to-face against Neil Campbell. I went random, he went Soviets, and, well, let me talk about what led to this video, because I had this fantastic game on Guns and Tulips 3v3. I was Italy, and I went air, and enemy was UK, or one enemy was UK and went air. I had 300 kills and 0 losses that game. It was amazing. I screenshotted it, but I didn't save the replay, and I didn't know I didn't do that. It makes me very sad. On that note, decoy airplanes is like a garbage ruse, so don't use it. Now let's get to this game. France versus Soviets. This is very Soviet favored for two reasons, or a couple of reasons. One, Soviets can split infantry everywhere, and France has to spend a fuck ton of money dealing with it. Two, the Yak 3 only has 25 upgrade costs, and the D something, the French advanced fighter has 50 upgrade costs. So Soviets can basically just start going Yaks right away, then just kill French air. Or at least force them into defensive AA space. So those two reasons make it really difficult for France to play Soviets on this map. Since France, it's very, very hard to find the money for advanced fighters as France on this map. Too low income. But for some reason, he's making Ishaks. Like, this is 30 supply. You could have just researched Yaks and built a Yak. Two Yaks at this point. Well, it'll take longer to get that many Yaks. Anyway, now he's getting AA, which is fine. I would have gone Barracks first. Like Barracks and Yaks instead of AA and Ishaks. I also have Decryption, so I know this isn't a depot. I know it's a Barracks, which is very useful info. I don't have to worry about him getting depot. Sending the Panhard to go attack, because why not? I get some of my OAA out, the cannon. Also get B1 bis out of armor base. Well, I forced them to make 3 Bay 11s, which is 45 supply, which is huge. Like, building that many was kind of unnecessary. He strafes an AA piece. Shelky right here. He strafes the artillery piece, but at least it gets one barrage off. And I can't kill any of the Ishaks because I'm really bad with my air micro. I have a Guppy that comes out. Wait, did I miss it? Oh yeah, I killed a Bay 11 right here. My bad. I'm not pointing that out. But oh lord, here comes Serovix, which is a fine decision. To kill the artillery base. But I decided to run back, which is really ridiculous. I think I could have been able to kill the depot, maybe. I was trying to hide from the recon, but that was just a really stupid decision for me to go back. Oh, so much lag of me just, not lag, but I waited so long to start moving to B1 bis. Here comes 2 Stormovix now, which is overkill. 1, 2. Yeah, I would have killed the depot if I hadn't have gone back. The game would have been over right there. Oh well, mistakes were made. So yeah, right now he's ahead of me in points. I'm really frustrated that I missed killing that. And I get my own 3rd depot up in the meantime. At least I managed to kill this Ishak. But I lose my MS, so I'm still behind in points. Orvdia. So at this point, it's obvious he's going for a 3rd depot. And I have Potez, so I can like deal with infantry that are wandering around the town, so I don't have to deal with weird angles with my Panhard. Plus the Panhard might get strafed by the Sturmovik. But I see this, so I just get to strafe off, and he can't camo it because I have a Potez. As a scene if you tried to play camo anyway. And I do get a Sturmovik, which is 35 points. That's really nice. This gets captured, so I have to recapture it, which is annoying. kill that Gordia. Send the Guppy out for the BA-11. Oh yeah, also I built an AT base to get the AT and deal with the BA-11s. And the off chance he made any tanks, AT could do something then. Because my Panhards keep on getting strafed by the Sternovics, so it's nice to have some AT sprinkled about. When my Panhards get strafed, and I can still deal with the BA-11s easily. Like, why build a B1 BIS to deal with a B11 when I can build a 5 supply AT-25 instead? I get the barracks out. Also, I'm building on this side because not really. I just tend to build on this side a lot. It's closer and it protects this depot easier. I'll be honest, I'm not particularly familiar with the nuances of going right or left with your production, or just staying in the center. Another depot comes out from him, and he also gets this one up. I recapture. I have 140 more points, which is really big. Yeah, this is a... Oh yeah, and I killed the B11 over here. I'm sure y'all saw that. And I go for the strafe, but I lose vision. Yeah, he's been really bleeding points. Like, I don't know why I didn't put infantry in a mid or flank, because it'll be really expensive for me to defend this. Or stop something from going mid. Like, he could have done an infantry AA push. But he didn't for some reason. I get... And now he does it, but it's just late. And he really fucks this push up too. So yeah, say piece obviously dies. I had sent the FFL over here earlier just to deal with something like this, to recapture a depot if it gets captured, which is about to happen. But so we have 5 infantry and 2 BA-11s, which is a total of 55 supply. He captures. I'm running my FFL away so I can recapture once I kill all this. I get a second airfield up. I also get an admin up. Makes more infantry, but it's just so painful to lose all this supply. And I'm just going to recapture a depot. Sure, he gets a little bit of supply back from the depot trucks, but not enough to justify losing all these. And in such a low income environment such as this map, every single loss counts. Like, I have 100 more points. That 100 more points I have is something I spent on admin, while he had to spend it rebuilding units. I'll also go ahead and bomb his barracks. I could have gone for a depot, but I guess I wanted to keep my Pelotas over here, or I wasn't sure about it yet, because he has aircraft ordering. Three BA... Why did he build so many BA-11s? Like, there's just a waste of money. And I've killed so many of them, too. Strafe over happens, which is annoying. But whatever. This happens. Oh, yeah, so he killed the... I built a Legionnaires, but the Legionnaires lost the fight, which is really annoying. But then he started panicking for some reason. So, I just built an FFL and kill it, but... I almost panicked for a second, and yeah, these MS were getting strafe. Now I go for the depot kill. If I wasn't horrible at air micro, I would have strafed these AA. Yeah, depot kill is really nice. And I'm forcing him to build so much AA. I don't know why he just didn't go yaks. Like, just build a handful of yaks on top of some AA. So this is a bunch more Gordia, like 25, 35 Gordia. That's very significant. And he's losing it for nothing. He's not gaining anything by throwing away these infantry. Like, I'm 200 points ahead now. So there's only 9 supply left, so I just go ahead and bomb it. And a Cermovic gets dragged in, and I kill the Cermovic, which is another huge kill. Since I can't stress this enough, there's only 4 depots per side on this map. It's very, very low income. My air back over here. I build an FFL to go handle this depot, recapture it. I lose the Panhard to Cernovic. And I don't get the kill. I thought I targeted more of my airplanes to kill the Cernovic, but they didn't, which is really fucking annoying. I don't get that one either. Like 2-star fighters, they have such shit damage and such slow speed. They're really difficult to use. Annoying. And I didn't feel like dealing with this anymore, so I go ahead and bomb the depot so it doesn't be an issue. Since he has 0 admins and I have 4 admins at this point. Because I have like 250 more points and kills. Let's have a lot more money to spare. Again, if he had done like a AA push along with the infantry earlier, he could have took over this forest. And made my life really, really difficult. Or Dena over here put AA in this town. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, I want to end the game. Any camos, so I figure it's an admin. He finally built one. I got it in my ear. I could have done this earlier, but I didn't do it till now. Here we go. I only have 1 damage recon, so if I fuck up my micro, like if I let the protest get hit, it's not gonna work. But yeah, I fuck up. I really need to start using control groups for my bombers because one of the bombers bombs the barracks, and the other 2 get the airfield. And there's an admin I don't kill, so like what the fuck. And yeah, I got a Sturmovic, Ishak, I think. So I got a good amount of points. That wasn't really. That was kind of a 1-1 trade. But now he doesn't have an airfield. And the game's over anyway because I have 5 admins and he has 1. I'm researching soft 40s. I was just checking his speed on those. It's 28. So yeah, I had the other aircraft sneaking around back. I don't know if he didn't notice it or what, but he radio silenced. So that leads me to believe he didn't notice this right away. And he radio silenced so I can't bomb his units and kill by splash damage, I guess. I don't know. Because it's difficult to see stuff like that depending on where you tend to station your camera. Like if your camera is always like this, you're not going to see the very back. So yeah, I kill these 2 admins and the game's definitely over. I mean, it was already over, but now it's super over. If I was him, I would have canceled the airfield and made an admin. Since you need some sort of income. You can't just not have any income. He puts a Guardia over here, which I noticed, so I put a Panhard right here. And these guys are just base defense in case some unit sneaks around with radio silence. I get really paranoid about losing my HQ to something like a sneaky infantry. I don't get any of those Cernovics, unfortunately. Yeah, he built Cernovics. He should just built an admin. And he has enough AA they could... I'd still break through it, actually, so he still loses, but... At least get 1 admin. I have a blob of AA to deal with the Cernovics, since I keep on fucking up killing them when they strafe, and the Cernovics keep on getting away. Like, that one doesn't get away. All of this is just base defense. AT-25 to deal with the B-11 and push forward. And then he surrenders. Oh yeah, now he surrenders. Yeah, I got 1,000 more income, so. I got 1,300 kills. He got 849 kills. Like, he lost 275 infantry, or 275 in infantry, and he only killed 199 in infantry. Oh, we lost the same amount of planes. That's interesting. Lost 345 in planes. He lost 325, so he went 1-1 with planes. It's over. But I also went over 1-1 with planes since I killed admins and did so much strafing. As I did good, but it didn't stop me from bombing his admins. That is the end of this video.